Hello, my name is Natalia Goncharov, Node.js 26.3 group, week 4 answers. What is the difference between authentication and authorization? Authentication verifies who the user is. In this assignment, a user authenticates by registering or logging in with an email and password. Authorization determines what the authenticated user is allowed to access. Here, users can only view, update, or delete their own tasks. Explain what global.userid represents in this assignment. Global.userid stores the currently logged in user. When a user successfully registers or logs in, global.userid equal user. And for logout, global user ID dot equal null. The authentication middleware checks global user ID. If it's null, the user receives 401 response. Explain how task ownership is checked. Every task stores the owner's email. User ID. Global user ID email. When showing, updating, or deleting a task, the controller checks both the task ID and the logged in user's email. For example, for delete task. Yes. Task ID and global user ID email. This prevents users from accessing someone else's tasks. How does joy validation fit into user and task creation? Joy validates a request data before it's stored. For users, it checks email, name, and password. And for tasks, it checks title and is completed field. If validation fails, the controller returns 400 bad request and doesn't save the data. Explain what error and value mean. When Joy validates data, it returns const error value. Schema.validate and request body. Error contains validation errors and value contains the validated and cleaned data. Explain why controllers should use validated value. Controller should use value because it contains validated and sanitized data. This ensures only valid data is stored. Why should passwords be hashed before they are stored? Passwords should never be stored in plain text. During registration, the password is hashed with crypta before being saved. The application stores only the hash, not the original password. Explain why plain text passwords are dangerous. If the database is compromised, hackers can immediately read plain text passwords. Many people reuse passwords, so only one leaked password could give access to other accounts. Hashing makes passwords much more secure. Explain what changed in register and logon. Take register function. For a register, validates the request with joy, checks for duplicate emails, hashes the passwords, stores hashed password instead of the plain password, and returns only the user's name and email. Yes, this return. It stores password, hashed password. And for logon, find the user by email, uses compare password to compare the entered password with the stored hash. This compare password returns 401 if the credentials are incorrect, and sets global user's ID after a successful login.